So what was I expecting from the program? I think it was three things. First of all, I was recommended it by somebody I trust enormously. That recommendation was really telling me it's an inroad to a strong local network. The second point that I was assuming or expecting was privileged access to recruitment consultants, both locally and in fact globally. And then the third one I was assuming was like a job club where you can have help with your resume, support with applications, etc. So those were the three things I was expecting. In terms of what I got, I got all those three things. There was really 5 things that were really powerful for me. But the first one that really made a difference for me was resolving why I was here, really reconciling the exit and owning why I was here in the first place, not being a victim. And that was significant for me. The second one was really important, really flipping the script, rather than just getting out there and saying, okay, well, I need to go find work, what am I going to find? To actually take you through a process where you review your career path to date and you start to cherry pick those elements that really, really led you to enjoy their strengths because you're good at it and you enjoy doing it. And from that, really trying to construct, well, this is the ideal role that I'd be looking at without seeing what's out there. Start with yourself to understand what you really want to do. And that gave me a degree of intentionality that I have never been afforded in my career to date. When I first started, it felt like I was arriving at a supermarket and the parking lot was empty. You know, I've got no idea where to park. And that type of intentionality really caused you to be a lot more deliberate, a lot more focused in what you're looking for. And so then you had that drive. And once that drive was in place, the fourth point here is the tools. So I was given great access to tools, but more to the point, much more solutions enabling in terms of understanding how to develop my own online presence, understanding how to build a resume that gets through some of these applicant tracking systems, etc. But more to the point, how to build a networking profile. And all of that is great in its own right, but very powerful if you have that degree of intentionality that I was given. The fifth point, which might surprise you, is it made an impression on me how ubiquitous some of this is. It is a structured approach. It's a progressive approach. And 80% of it you learn in a classroom environment because the approach is the same as learning a tennis swing. The approach is the relevant approach. And I really enjoyed that. And then, of course, you can configure it to suit your needs. But I found that very affirming. And talking of life-affirming, I took a life-affirming choice as to what I wanted to do. And I suppose that comes to the third question, how did it all end up? Well, it ended up with 2 very solid, tangible job offers at a level like I was at before. But both of those roles are roles that I'd have jumped at right at the start of the process. But because of this life-affirming aspect, in fact, I chose another path. It's a path that I'm on now, which is to set up a search fund special purpose vehicle to go out there to the market, to buy a company, to run that company, and ultimately to exit it, of course, but to actually fulfill all of the ambition I have and piece together all of those bits when I look back at my career that I've enjoyed into what is a dream role. So it really has been life-affirming, and it's something that I'll be forever grateful for. And of course, if I can support anyone else out there, let me know.